Hello friends, welcome to Super Smart Office. As we have learned from last tutorial named Overview of System Event, the custom events are those events which are created by user to achieve repetitive tasks as well as one-time task creation against subscribed clients. In this video, I will explain how to create a new custom event, how to subscribe a custom event, how to set up a custom event, how to fire custom event prematurely, how to postpone the due dates of tasks generated for any custom event. Let's start. Go to menu, administrator, select events, click on add event to create new custom event. On this page, we can see different attributes to be defined for this event. I have explained all these attributes in detail in last video named Overview of System Events. Enter event name as stock audit. Enter default folder name. This folder name is a default folder name containing all the documents uploaded in the task which gets created based on this event. We will explain this further in detail when we talk about file manager as well as task manager. Let's give default folder name as stock audit. Whenever the task for this event gets created, it will carry default charges. You can also override these default charges in the task while doing task management. For now, let's define this type of service charge as 1500 charges. Enter advance reminder days. This specifies how many days advance notification is required for the user to complete the task before due date. Let's enter 3 days. Even after due date is passed, one can still work on the task as long as it's not passing this cutoff duration date. Post this duration, the task will be forced to close. Let's keep this cutoff duration as 5 days. Select event type as custom event. This group is basically a categorization for the services. Let's select accounts and audit. Default estimated time required to complete or work on this type of task. This can be override by user at the time of task management. Let's enter 3 hours. Keep active as checked because we would like to create task on this event. When we keep it active, the task will be auto created for this event as per the setup, but if we deactivate it, no task will be generated. If this event generated tasks are billable, we can specify it here by ticking this checkbox. Let's click on this to make it billable. Some tasks requires a second pair of eyes to look after its quality compilation. If this event generated tasks are such tasks which needs extra review, we can mark it as a review required by ticking this checkbox. We can specify the reviewer at client level or can be changed at the time of task management. After completing, if one has to approve the task generated from this event, then by ticking this checkbox, we can make sure it will go through the approval process. Before billing, it will has to be approved. Let's mark it yes as approved required. Click on the save button. You can see new custom event with name stock audit added in the list in the end. Let's now see how to subscribe clients to this event. Remember, if we do not have any client subscribed to this event, the task creation won't happen. Let's quickly check what will happen if we try to fire this event without subscription of any clients. Click on this fire button. See, here in this window, we do not see any client, hence we do not get any task generated out of it. Even if we create on a fire event button, it will give a message that select at least one client. Let's click on cancel. Click on the subscribe button. Select the clients to subscribe. Also, please note we can subscribe to this event from client setup too. Hence, if we add any new client, we don't have to come back to this screen and subscribe the client. Now click on save button. As I told, we can set up this custom event for one time as well as we can schedule it based on some frequency to generate this type of services task repetitively. If we just want to generate the task as and when needed basis, means one time task generation, we can fire this event without setting up its schedule. However, if need it repetitively, then let's set up the schedule. To do setup of this event, click on setup button. We can see different attributes for setup here. This frequency, which specifies whether the event will be fired daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, half yearly or yearly basis. If we select daily, no more options required. If we select weekly, then we need to define which day of the week. If monthly, then we need to define nth day of the month or nth Monday or Tuesday likewise. In this case, let's define it as monthly second Monday. Select event start date. From when this event task generation should start. Let's keep it as today's date. This checkbox specifies if it is a repetitive event or one time. If we do not select this, then the task will get generated automatically but only once. But if you want to repeat based on given frequency, then checkbox need to be checked. When you see this checkbox, use current cycle folder as checked. This means the folder will get created using its frequency and date at the time of task creation, which happens at the server side. So that whenever we upload any document in task management, the document will be neatly kept in a specific folder structure. Click on the save button to save these details. Now, as explained in previous video, sometimes we need to start the next work before its scheduled time. At the time, we can fire event before its auto schedule time. Let's see how to fire any custom event prematurely. It's exactly the same process as we did it in system event fire. Click on the fire button here. Note, here we can see list of all clients who are subscribed to this event. Select the clients from whom we want to fire this event. Firing any custom event manually is required only in case we want to start the task associated with this event before its scheduled time. If it's scheduled to run based on frequency, otherwise the custom event always requires to fire manually as and when needed. Enter the remark here, for example, reason to fire this event. Click on fire button. Once this event gets fired, this action will create the task for selected clients and those tasks will be allocated to the respective resources who are defined to client setup. Let us have a quick look at the created task. Go to Manage, click on User Task. By sorting the task in descending order, I can see the last task created just now. Also note, I do not see any resource allocated to this task because all those clients were not set up for the resources. Now let us see how to postpone task associated with any event. Let's go back to the event list. Postponing tasks requires in case few of the tasks are incomplete and management decides to postpone its due date. Let's postpone our newly created custom task stock audit. Click on postpone button. Here you can see all the tasks which are pending. You may select few of them to postpone its due date. Also note, you can see the old due date of the task in the list. Select the next due date for all the selected tasks. Enter the remark and click on apply button. This action will update all those pending tasks, and now all those tasks will have a new due date. Just to check, we can again click on postpone button. See, these two tasks which we had postponed now shows new due date. This is all about custom event. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.